story that we're tracking. And some very unfortunate news that's coming in from Bengaluru, where a woman has gone on to allege gang rape in a moving car in Bangalore's Koramangala. We're also understanding 4 people have been held by the police. The incident, we're understanding, took place on the 25th of March when a woman was sitting with a friend in a park from where she was dragged and then forcefully put inside a vehicle. The woman has also gone on to allege that she was raped and then put out from that car. The complaint was registered by that woman on the 26th, and the police has then held 4 accused as far as this case is concerned.
Car and en route, they Hosur main road. They take the girl through in the car through Hosur main road. During this time, almost around 2.5 to 3 hours, the victim says that she has been raped by these people, and based on her complaint, we have registered the case. And within 8 hours of the case being registered, we have secured all the 4 accused. And the background of the accused seems to be that 2 of them are in the office working space, and one of them is an electrician, and the other person is working as one of the attendants in BPO. It is too early for me to comment on the medical report because we are awaiting the medical report. The investigation is going on.
So as we heard from police officials on the ground, the investigation is on, but the police has also held 4 accused in this case. Let's also now bring in our colleague Rethu, who in fact has been keeping a close eye on all those developments. Rethu, absolutely shocking and unfortunate that a case like this has come out from Bengaluru, where if you hear the testimony of the victim who says she was in the park, she's then dragged to a vehicle, she's raped in that vehicle, and then almost threw out of that vehicle. So it's, very baffling to understand how all of this is happening in a city like Bengaluru. But help our viewers understand, or what do we know so far as this case is concerned?
Well, to give you a clear picture, we are coming to you live from that location itself where this whole incident unfolded on March 25th, in fact. So this is that particular park where this whole incident took place on March 25th, the night when this particular woman was sitting in this park with her male friend, and they were having their conversation where the accused reaches out to this friends and they tried sidelining them, asking them what they were up to, and then got into an argument as well. So later point, you see the male friends leaves the location and also the accused left the location, but there the turn comes up when the accused reaches back to this woman who was sitting here alone and then forcefully abducted her to the car, and where she has alleged that she was gang raped by 4 of them. Now what is more shocking is that she was being taken from this particular location from Bangalore's Koramangala to multiple other locations in and around Bengaluru for almost 40 kilometers and was dropped back to her place in the Ejipura next day morning at around 4 a.m. in a very pathetic condition, as that she has also told this all to the police. And later point on 26th of March is that when she reached out to police, filed a complaint as well, and police there swinging into an action within 8 hours of this complaint was registered. The police was able to arrest all the 4 accused. But the main point over here that one needs to discuss is that, as police saying that they were all known to each other, they were all from the same locality as well. So what exactly unfolded before this whole incident happened is what that the police is trying to understand as well. What kind of whether or not that there was also a personal grudges, or where this whole how this whole incident took place as well. So yes, as police saying that it would be too early for them to comment on the victim's medical report as well. So yes, we'll have to wait and see to what the police is going to say in this whole matter. But yes, this whole incident coming into light from March on the day of March 25th has now shook the people in the IT city. But meanwhile, talking about this particular
Rethu, as you're rightly pointing out, this of course has sent shockwaves across the country, once again questioning how safe are women. But as you pointed out, within 8 hours of filing that FIR, 4 people who are now being seen as an accused in this case were arrested. Did the victim and the accused know each other? Has that been established by police officials?
Yes, that has very been clearly established by the police. As you see, the DCP Baba, what in fact he has gone on to say is that yes, the prima facie in fact has made it very clear that they were all knowing each other. In fact, all the 4 accused also belong from one particular locality as well, so they had seen each other as well. So that's the reason you see this particular woman was being sidelined while she was sitting with a male friend here, and then gets into an argumentation purposefully, and then drags her to the car, and then taking her from this particular location to the other locations as well for almost 4 hours, that as she is alleged to the police says that she was gang raped and dropped back to her home. Next day in a pathetic condition, reaches out to the police next day and goes and complains all that, and just 8 hours, within 8 hours is when the police was also able to arrest all these 4 accused. Makes it very clear that of course they knew very well, but also speaking about, we have seen such incident taking place in India, in fact in the whole nation. Moreover, what the numbers also say, what the reports also say, that primarily all such kind of incidents have always been known to each other, known to the victim. So yes, this incident also moreover seems to be very much similar that way.
Right. But Rethu, the other question also is, and this is a similar question that we raise every time we discuss an unfortunate case like this, we're talking about a city like Bengaluru. It's the startup hub, the IT hub for the country. A woman is picked up from a park and then put inside a vehicle. She's raped for a good 40 kilometers is what you're saying, being taken to different locations, and nobody gets an alert. The fact that she's picked up from a park and no security officials are present there, once again raising questions as far as the lack of vigil on the ground.
Well, now as you talk about this, it's very much a time that again I show you these visuals to make you understand that there's not even a single, security guard that we can see in this whole park, and in fact it is also locked right now. So, it's all that questions are also being raised, because Koramangala happens to be one of the important city in the Bangalore, and how that this whole incident coming into the light has also shook the people. But meanwhile, from what time to what time is this whole park open is now that the kind of question has been raised, and the kind of, the security is also been provided to the people who walk in here, because just not this incident, but there might be other incidents as well that might unfold on any day. But yes, the safety for the civilians, in fact for the people, in fact is very much important as well. So as showing about this whole visuals as well,
as Rethu is showing us, Rethu, we'll just request you to stay on with us, as Rethu is actually pointing out on those visuals that there is no security vigil, no security personnel. So possibly there could be more threat for other women coming in that park as well. But